Why doesn't it work? More is better. I just thought it was a suggestion. I think I only knew what a moisturizer and a face cleanser was. Hi everyone, my name is Ara and I have been a beauty content creator for the past 4 years. And when I tell you that my skin has been through a lot, it has been through a lot. From breakouts to skin barrier damage to product overload, I've made every single mistake in the book. That's exactly why I wanted to film this video. Whether you're just starting your skincare journey or you're overwhelmed with all the advice, I want to share what actually helped me. And not just the highlights, but also my honest mistakes and my honest truth about what worked and what hasn't worked, and in hopes that it would help you too. But let's rewind a little. My skincare journey didn't start with fancy serums. In fact, I think I only knew what a moisturizer and a face cleanser was. When I was younger, I believed the more the better. So I over-exfoliated, I overwashed, over-dried my face. I scrubbed really hard thinking that it will help my pores be cleaner. And I thought if it stings, then it works. So honestly, it's a miracle my face is the way that it is now, considering what I put it through when I was a teenager. So I guess let's start with my mistake number 1, overdoing it. One of my biggest mistakes was thinking that more is better. So I over-exfoliated, over-rubbed my face, and over-cleansed it. I thought squeaky clean is the standard. I thought if I was rubbing my face hard with a physical exfoliant, it will help me get rid of my pimples and my acne and will keep my pores clean. Spoiler alert, it did not. All it did was irritate my skin, produce more breakouts, produce more acne, and I was frustrated thinking, why doesn't it work? Why? I'm doing everything right. I'm using all of these products, all of these exfoliants. I'm rubbing hard. Why isn't it working? So my advice number 1 is don't overdo it with actives and skin exfoliants. Consistency is key. You don't need to stress your skin out with constant exfoliation and using too many products. And I don't think I have to tell anyone at this point, please don't scrub your skin hard. Don't rub it with exfoliants. Don't rub it with physical scrubs, thinking that it would work. Learn from my lessons. Mistake number 2 is ignoring sunscreen. And I'm honestly ashamed to admit this, considering what a big proponent of sunscreen I am now. I use it religiously. But back then, I just thought it was a suggestion. I thought, well, I live in a not so hot country. I don't need to wear sunscreen all the time. I just want to get a little bit of vitamin D. It didn't help that the sunscreens I was trying, or the ones that I had back then, were greasy, so I really hated using them. And add to not thinking that I needed, I just rarely wore sunscreen. And I'm glad that eventually I learned about sun damage, its contribution to premature aging, skin cancer, hyperpigmentation, you name it. So now it is my non-negotiable. So my advice number 2 is make sure you're always wearing sunscreen. I will add that the best sunscreen is the one that you will use. So experiment with a few, see what works, see what doesn't, and find the one that you enjoy using and stick to it. Because if at the end of the day you're investing a lot of money into skincare but then you're not using sunscreen, you are negating everything that you've spent your money on, and you're canceling all of this out and receiving sun damage when it could be avoided. Mistake number 3, not listening to my skin and following trends. This is a hard one because I feel like sometimes I still struggle with this, even though I think I learned from my past mistakes, but this one is a challenging one for me. I used to try every single trend that was out there, and back then it wasn't something like skin slugging. No, it was turmeric face masks, mixing clay masks with apple cider vinegar and putting that on your face. I wasn't paying attention to what my skin needed. I thought, well, all these people are talking about it. I have to try this trend. It clearly worked for them. Why wouldn't it work for me? And I didn't pause to think what it would actually do to my skin. I didn't pause to think, well, do they have the same issues as my skin does? I didn't pause to think, Are these people even credible to talk about all of this? And I didn't pause to think and research whether these trends are even effective. Again, it's a miracle my face has survived, and it does not reflect the damage that I've done to it with all the experiments I've tried. So lesson number 3, ask yourself, is this what my skin needs before you hop on any trend? And I highly recommend researching the skincare types that could be benefiting from a specific trend you're curious about, and making sure you're not just jumping on a bandwagon and using everything that is trending out there. That brings me to mistake number 4. Don't just blindly go and buy any products that are trending and expect them to work. If there's anything that I learned from being a skincare content creator and the skincare field, marketing is everything. There are always new and trendy products out there, and there are always people that are talking about them. Sure, there are going to be holy grails, but it doesn't mean that you should run out and buy all the products that are trending out there at the moment. For one, trends change. So what's trending now may not be popular tomorrow, and you went out and spent all of your money on a bunch of skincare that somebody suddenly decides it's not cool to use anymore, and then there's a new trend that you have to hop on and figure out and buy all those other products. Is it really worth it? I used to go and buy all the trendy products for skincare. I didn't have a lot of money, so I obviously couldn't go crazy with it, and thank God, because I don't know what kind of damage I would have done if I had the financial means to go and buy whatever was trending back when I was making these mistakes. So my advice number 4 is don't fall for every new product launch and every new skincare product trend. Do your research, see what the reviews are saying, and try to understand, is this product suitable for your skin? Is it gonna work for your skin and your concerns? And then decide whether you should buy it or not. I hope by sharing my experience, I can save you from making the same mistakes that I've made. If you're struggling with your routine or not sure where to start, drop a comment. I will be happy to help you. So like this video, subscribe to my channel, drop a comment, and follow along as I post more about my love for skincare, makeup, and all things beauty.